Okay, so let's recap what happened, because I absolutely destroyed Worlds 7 and 8 pretty much exclusively with this Rhydon. So I got a Rhyhorn with Silver Cooking at like level 50 something, and then it only knew one move. Evolved it into a Rhydon, and then re-rolled the move and got Megahorn, and Megahorn is one of the most busted moves in the game. I was doing 17,000 damage. That is like notable damage on the high level bosses, and then now I'm also getting a lot of stones, because look at this, I'm farming the bosses now and getting over 400 on each, and that's just pretty crazy. But now it's time to switch into phase 2. So Rhyhorn, Rhydon, you just make rock food, and then you can sweep all the way to World 8. But now I want to try psychic Pokemon. So what I did was a little bit of preparation, because it'd be pretty lame if I started the video and then said, see you guys in 4 battles. But we got some brain food going on right now, and we're going to see what kind of Pokemon this attracts, because the Pokemon move itself is going to be very powerful, and we have an Abra. Now, this is going to be interesting, I feel, because probably just stuck with, oh, Light Screen, I was about to say, probably just stuck with Teleport and stuff, so we don't have any damaging moves, but I guess if we level up the Abra and then we get it to evolve, that's going to change some things around, but it's only level 34, so I don't think that's the best one. I feel like Alakazam is going to have very high damage stats, so that's the point right now. We're going to make Silver Food, hopefully get a oh, wow, double Abra, that's some luck right there. I'm actually excited, so that's what I mean. If we can get like a level 65, perfect. And does it already know a move? Are we perfect? Psybeam. I feel like this is kind of perfect. I don't know. Whoa, we can also give it all kinds of buffs and things right here. Like if we do the double and then increase the cooldown for double damage, thus giving us like a higher DPS boost, and just blast things down, I think that's gonna work. Not as much damage as Megahorn, but this is perfect because it's only gonna be using an offensive move. And I guess if we get more Abras and Kadabras and stuff and start evolving it, we can figure out what's happening. So that's a level 65, which is great. Are we only going to get Abra? Like, where are the other Pokemon then teleport? So yeah, we can use these guys as fodder. It's going to be pretty solid. So I think Lapras can also still hold down the fort as a very tanky, very recovering-based Pokemon. If we get another Pokemon with Recover that can replace Lapras, then that's going to be solid. And it looks like Brain Food, very common on the Abra. Maybe I have to put in more rare stuff if I want something like the Mr. Mime. Or a Hypno. Ooh, that's interesting. Just flash. User suddenly flashes bright light surrounding enemies, often lowering their movement speed. So no accuracy shenanigans here. Only level 39. So I guess we were getting lucky because we were getting like some high-level Geodudes and stuff, like level 60s, level 50s. But this is only giving us level 30s. However, we got our one level 60. So I feel like we just need that level 60. We pair that with our Rhydon, and I think we should just win forever. So that's a level 70. Oh boy, it only knows one move, Light Screen. I'm gonna evolve it to Alakazam, or not, yeah, Alakazam, and then see what happens. But now we have a lot of like weird options we can take with this training. So we get rid of our not the strongest Rhydon, and then yeah. So I think I have. Let's just remove all the power charms. Let's just like completely take everything off of everyone and try to get the most optimized setup. Also, I think we need to take off the move stuff, because we get cooldown. That works out pretty well. But yeah, I think 2 moves, for the most part, doesn't really work if you're autoing. And if you're autoing and then you're doing, like, maximum damage, it's going to be pretty good. Now, the only fear is that Alakazam is, like, super frail, and then we get crushed. But, I mean, that means we have 2 tanks, because Rhydon takes hits, and Lapras can tank hits. So that's going to be pretty good right there. And now, let's get our level... Well, actually, what about the stats? Because we have 292, 374... 315, 399. It's not, like, the levels don't matter. It's really just the stones that are what matters. I'm just gonna go and check these guys on the power charms just to see how the strength adds up and the stuff like that. So yeah, we have 4 power versus 2 health. And then this guy, the level 70, because if we have more power, oh, 7? What? So this guy already has an extra one unlocked? Oh yeah. Okay, definitely him. That is gonna be, it's gonna be a glass cannon, and I think it might be worth trying that out. I might have to make some lower tier brain food just so the training is more successful, but then we can like re-roll a move and hope for the best. So I'm gonna just see what happens. So how much experience do we get? Level 70, level 70. So that's going to give us to level 71, which does give us the Kadabra. Does this push us to level 72? It's so risky. Because if we get like a lot of bad move rerolls, but I mean, if we're going to be using Pokemon to reroll moves anyways, I think we like Psywave, of course we're going to get Psychic. Of course we're going to get a stronger move on that. Oh wait, Let's not do it like this, though. I'm about to say, because I think if we get 2 levels, it's just straight up not going to evolve me twice. So that's going to be level 71. Start training, get Kadabra, and then get some more right there. So this looks pretty good. Boom, boom, boom. Big bonus. Boom, Abra. Now into Kadabra, and then Alakazam. So let's watch that hit points. 316 and 400 up to 361, 655. So over 50% on the attack. Not really too much more on the hit points. What I expected. About what I expected. Alright, and now, are you going to level up? And let's see what Alakazam does. Maybe Alakazam does get a nice little bit of health. So, 362, and then 600. Oh, wait. Never mind, didn't evolve yet. I'm like, oh no, it only got 1 hit point. So, 656 becomes 940, and then no hit points. We got like 10 hit points on the Alakazam. So, we are going to need to use our tankiest health stone on that one for sure. And then just hopefully we don't get touched and we just one-shot everything in our way, because that's what Rhydon taught me. So unfortunately, when it comes to the move learning, we don't have damage, and I don't think we can really... We can't choose one of your support Pokemon. Whoops. Whatever. I'm just... Okay. So now the new game plan is make a quick little batch of brain food. We can't really test out Alakazam either. So then we can keep grinding. We can honestly keep grinding. I'll show you guys how easy and how much damage this freaking Rhydon does. So, brain food, I had the Cerebi list up, and then I forgot it, and then I had it. So, brain food is favorite food of Psychic-type Pokemon. A lot of sweet things and a few hard things. Also, Cerebi did update it, and I had it in the last video, now I just don't remember. Right. 3 Blackberries and 2 Apricorns. So, if this is successful on the Alakazam thing, then we effectively just need to do the same thing really quick for an Electric-type Pokemon on that next dungeon. I think we just clean sweep everything. So, now let's start cooking. Do I get to claim my points yet? Okay, no, I'm just trying to, like, balance everything, because I'm moving ahead quite quick. So we only need to do 2 expeditions, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing, because now that I have this super baller team that just wins super easily for free, like, look at that, only 7,000 bonus type, 20, oh, wait a second. I almost messed up, because this Rhydon was about to go in with those stats. So, like, wait a second, that doesn't look like the amount of power, so I'll just auto set on this guy. I was going to take him off, but now we're good to go on the auto set. The cooldown... It's weird to have the cooldown, because effectively what the cooldown... Oh, I could also do that radius increase. Yeah, let's do that. The cooldown is effectively, if I accidentally use Stomp, I get into my crunch faster. That still looks pretty good. And now we're ready to go. But either way, like, I only had like 10,000 points, so still well under the amount. 2,000 into a 30... Oh, wow, I guess I gained a lot more stats when I was getting level ups and points on my Rhydon, because I've been repeatedly grinding this. So now what I'm going to do is in those 2 turns, like, this is how you do it, guys. You kind of just make it to a point where you're doing absurd things. Pokemon with only 1 move seem to be the best, just because you're always doing your most damage. I mean, that was a 4,000 damage Stomp. Let's get this bad boy in there. Oh, bottom screen. Boom, 14,000 damage. Gone. And the weird thing about Megahorn is I think it does 2 instances of damage. Because I always see a number hiding behind it. So it, like, does an auto attack inside of it, and it does, like, 14,000 plus another X thousand damage. Yeah, and this is World 8 boss level, guys. That's how much we're taking out. And then we have those gold. We have the gold stones that have the healing on KO. Healing on KO would probably be the best for Alakazam, because if it does take damage and not get one-shot, then it should be able to survive and do a lot of big stuff. So we're going to see how this plays out. 14,000. So before the execute could even explode. Now this is dangerous. If you know, the auto doesn't run away when a Pokemon's about to explode, but I'm still like I can still put down the controller. Listen to this. That is me putting down the controller. Hopefully that wasn't too loud, because I did it right under the mic. Just make sure you guys would hear it. I was gonna say something else about something else, but now I can't. Oh yeah, this is how you do it, guys. So now I'm gonna be able to get 2 more stones that are like 400 plus power. Put that onto my Alakazam. And things are about to get pretty scary. So, 2 quick dungeons. I mean, this is a boss level as well. It's not even taking minutes. Well, not taking a lot of minutes. We're going to get through this one pretty quick. And then that's good to go. 11,000 damage, gone. So that's what I mean. You just need, like, a super strong Pokemon. I guess we only need 1 Psychic to help with that power level to round out the team. Unless Alakazam is just that strong, but Rhydon does have the tankiness behind it. I wish Lapras had more levels. Like, I just feel like it'd be a waste of time and a waste of resources to get some water Pokemon, or to try to, like, get a second Lapras or something. I think we're just good as is, and if we have problems, then we'll find them. Like, at the end of the episode, I had problems, but then that went away real quick. Ooh. Did Rhydon, the green Rhydon, just do a sacrificial stomp to kind of push Pinsir off of my other Rhydon? because that'd be really interesting. All right, let's see how much damage we do. Boom, charge up that Mega Horn, and chunked. And it looks like it does 2 instances against at least a strong Pokemon. But I mean, you shouldn't be chunking bosses like this. Like, you can see notable hits gone, 17,000. I didn't think the commentary was going to go that quick, to be honest. So I think I stumbled into the winning formula for this game, because I hit the grind wall, and then I just excelled past it. Oh, look at that, 500 hit points, 30 stone, 457. So it seems like the stones just get better. Like, I just keep rolling into better and better RNG stones. So we do that again. There is grind, but that's kind of the point of any kind of game. You just can't only do the level and then progress. You gotta go, even in the Pokemon games, you gotta go back to the route. You gotta farm up on, like, 20 or so wild Pokemon. This is no different. You just kind of complete it a few more times and make sure you get the right optimization and everything all set up. And then this happens. It's really fun and enjoyable. So we're going to see if this pays off or not, because I left it the last episode. I was like, yep, done, and then not really. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds when we see if this Alakazam actually works. Okay, so here's how you play Pokemon Quest. Silver pots are broken, just make sure you grind up for it, and that's kind of all there is to it. Always be cooking and always be upgrading your team through cooking. It seems like the way to go. I don't understand why they have all these, like, catch-up mechanics that when you get those shrines, like, Pokemon under X level gain more experience. I guess that's just for, like, evolving and completing the Pokedex. So let's get this move training going. And Pokemon with one move are also very broken. Yes. Alakazam, boom! Goodbye, baby Abra. And I want to see, like, Psychic. I want to see some big damage. That is, Barrier. Not quite. This is where things get a little worrisome. Success rate, 96%. I'll still take that. And I guess we gotta keep changing this move. So, the success rate does get a bit diminishing over time. But that's okay. And all we need is the damages. Ooh, is it still Psycho Cut? Okay. That sounds interesting. So Psycho Cut, I don't know how big that is. Can we check it over here with the power charms? Psycho Cut, 311. I think that's the best one. I'm too scared to find out otherwise. Because I don't think there's like a move set table and move learns and damage just yet. So once more information comes out about this game, I might be able to optimize it better. But at this state, I think we're still okay. So look at that. We're going to just load up on Insanity. So that's good right there. Now, what we have to do is take all... I'm just going to take power off everyone. So, we go here. Click on the Pokemon. Because, like, the edit team... Like, it's weird they have to, like, bounce around between Pokemon, edit team, and your stones and stuff. But if we take off all this, and then we can increase the width of Psycho Cut as well. And then we can increase the cooldown, and then we just do all kinds of weird and crazy things. So yeah, Lapras. Lapras is almost up to the next health tick. It's 46, so it's in an interesting place, I will say. I think the ×2 on the ice is pretty good, and then I don't remember which was which. Yeah, all right. So we do have a lot of power, but now we have even more power, and I think we're like filled up on our slots pretty much. So there we go. And then I'm keeping the Rhydon. I think we don't need to get rid of this Rhydon since our Alakazam is so strong. And now I'm gonna go put everything on. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Are you ready for the damage? Look at that 3,400 attack on the Alakazam. I decided to go with a little bit of everything. The cool thing is that I got bingo as well. I got triple bingo on my Alakazam. So I'm going to have Psychic type move weight percentage down by 10. So this is going to buff it by 50%, but then this also reduces it by 5. So I think that means it's only twice the damage for a third of the weight, which is pretty big. And I'm going to test the width. If it doesn't work, I might try to figure out something else. Like, it'd be interesting if I did double, or maybe had 2 cooldowns or something like that. So we're going to see how this one plays out, but that's a lot of damage that could be heading downwind right there. And then pretty much double damage on my Rhydon, a lot less tanky. So if Alakazam just gets like one shot the entire time, that could be pretty bad. But when I see these like type advantages, it seems to be more of like a resistance thing. So let's just go, 8,600, we're going to just stomp this one. We have like 2,000 bonus off just the Alakazam. Double Alakazam would be interesting to see how that bonus plays out. But now, let's go in, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So, yeah, I don't know how much I could reiterate how broken all that is. Wow, Alakazam just taps for 5k and then goes, Jesus. Okay, so that's why that Alakazam was wrecking me. Wow, this is actually really good. Because Psycho Cut, I didn't know Psycho Cut jumps to the Pokemon and then ends up going in for damage. So that means if I have the 2-hit, Oh, it can miss, so I guess it doesn't hit the same target, but does a lot. I don't know if the critical hit ratio carries over as well. This is a really interesting move to watch, because what happened was, you know, Alakazam, it would just jump to all, like, my teammates and just, like, wipe me, but then I got strong enough to not have to worry. I don't know what the advantage Psychic type brings here. I'm wondering if it's like just an innate bonus, like they randomly just say, hey, bring this Pokemon. The type matchups might not matter, but maybe it just has like bonus power. It gets more health, more tankiness, more defenses, more offenses, something like that. But we're gonna see how this works out for a boss. Because when a boss calls in all the little minions, oh, that's why. Got poison. Oh, this is gonna be scary. How much damage? Alakazam just leading in. Look at that! Look at how much damage we are doing. But remember, this isn't the boss or anything. We're just at the first part of World 9, I think this is. Oh, wow, that auto attack clap. So Psycho Cut, a little inaccurate, but I like that because it can get Alakazam out. I think double tap actually makes it better because Alakazam plays range. So it's not going to be in melee, not going to be tanking damage for the most part, hits with the Psycho Cut and then leaves. Comes back in, hits with the Psycho Cut and leave. It does hurt my DPS a little because I have that cooldown timer, but I think that's going to be a lot better. And Lapras getting that sick level up right there. So now we can give it an extra stone. We didn't get a good enough sturdy stone, because now we're dropping down our power level. So as we climb up, all right, that's the 9K, going to quickly buff up Lapras. And we're still autoing the high level worlds. And I think there is nothing to fear. We might not even need the electric type Pokemon bonus, really. This is, oh, 306. I was about to say, like 300 is our highest? Okay. Resistance to negative effects. Health is health, I guess, in the case of this Lapras. So I don't think, like, that was very little difficulty. How far does this go, though? Like, what's the strength of that boss is going to be the question. Venusaur's Planter effect, shenanigans, Alakazam, big damage, auto. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this one. Kind of see if the boss gets a little more challenging. Then I'm going to skip it. Does Psycho Cut keep that crit ratio? Because, like, that's the second time we've led a hit and then just gone into 20-something thousand damage. And even the auto attacks are just taps, and that's 8K from the Rhydon. So, single target move, or just one move for your Pokemon to know, as well as having a silver cooking pot and then type advantages, and then you just beat this game. So, I think the grind is just that middle section. Once you go through worlds 5 through 7, and then a little bit of the midway for 7 and 8, or 5 through 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6 are the tough ones. We one-shot that Electrode before it exploded, which was really nice. And then 7, 8 in the middle is okay, but if you can just slingshot, rubber band it, as we saw in the last couple of episodes, in just a few minutes almost. Like, this is taking less than hours on a super grindy game like this. We are making extreme progress and doing crazy amounts of damage. I'm almost tempted to do the double Psycho Cut now, because I don't think we need the attack width. I don't think, wait. Did that? Oh, wow. Alakazam, like, the guy spawned in and didn't even have a health bar yet. And is Alakazam, I was gonna say, if Alakazam got permanently glitched, that'd be silly. Let's see if the attack with pays off. Because I don't think we can hit 2 with this, right? Oh, but it doesn't do primary damage. I don't like that, but did he just explode? Yeah, so we do have to kite from time to time. We do have to be aware of what's going on. But Alakazam can survive a hit, can do 18. Well, that time he hit twice, so he came in, went past, and went back. I want to do 3, just to see what happens. All right, I'm gonna try out 3, and if it's mundane, then I'll just like pop in. If it's really cool, I'll show you guys a quick clip. I'm really not sure how to feel about this because it's a very inaccurate move, and like that first Psycho Cut usually does well, or having two feels better, because like if one misses, the other one's gonna land. But this one, I feels like I'm missing 2 more than I'm hitting 2. So let's watch Alakazam right now. So winding up, come on, you can do it. So got a hit in, missed. So that's kind of what's happening. However, for the most part, for clearing waves, this is still really powerful, because even if I hit 2, by the time it comes off cooldown with that longer cooldown, I've already cleared the wave, so by the time, like, so I'm going to the next wave as it's coming off cooldown, but that's a lot of misses. I don't know why Alakazam's acting so confused. It's not the perfect ideal scenario with this, so maybe I just have to go back to and maybe it was the width. Maybe because of that, I need to make sure that targeting is on point. And hit twice right there. But for the cost of the cooldown, I'm not sure. Alakazam going down, that happens. We're still looking very healthy because then that means that Rhydon was relatively untouched. It's frozen though, so that's going to take a little bit of time. And then was getting a lot of damage off that Mega Horn. So, and the thing is, like, Alakazam just kind of Psycho Cut whenever it wants and can still be successful. Oh no, I hate that. That upsets me so much. Frozen, man, that Dugong's mean. So Dugong doesn't do damage, but that's why the Alakazam comes in. Oh, so I guess what happens is whatever direction it ends up facing is the direction that it's going to throw out the Psycho Cut. Like Alakazam charges in after that, so it doesn't like hit, turn, relock, hit, turn, relock, or anything like that. It just doesn't do it. So I think 2 is too much because then it just doesn't rotate properly. Mighty Stone, healing from KO. We need those. We need a 400 healing from KO. Those are stupid powerful. Does Alakazam need that though? So I don't think Alakazam needs that healing from KO, and it doesn't really change too much about when it actually battles a boss. And really quickly, let's just do some big recycling because I haven't done it in a while. I've just been like trying to make sure I don't get rid of something that actually wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be because all of these are just bad. Oh man, like this is the question mark though. Do we give up 200 bonus power? So do we give up 10% for, nah, that's only a 1% healing from KO and critical damage. Yeah, never mind, we don't need that one at all. So how much are we going to get from all this? Resources are resources because everything ends up snowballing and we might need it for the boss after this or electric type Pokemon or something like that. So once again, see you guys in a bit. Just quick little updates now because that's this freemium game. Okay, I'm currently finding a bit of difficulty with this one because it's just so unfair. First off, I had to switch to manual because I lost my teams like a lot of ice attacks and stuff, and a lot of freeze, and a lot of status. So, I mean, like, you just get bullied super hard. Oh, that might be game, unless are we going to clutch that Rhydon? Oh, see the ice? Oh, dang, okay. Got a little confident, overconfident. I think that's just, unlucky is the best way of saying that one. Overall, still good. Like we made it to that point and then just like it was 4 Dugong and they all circled me and they were just like freeze forever and then slowed and then getting put to sleep by Jinx. So sometimes you just get cheesed by a swarm, and I guess it's RNG because sometimes your Pokemon like walk into stupid moves. Other times, like when the Pokemon swarm in, they get stuck behind a wall. So we're going to try that again because we have enough power. Like we're up to 13,000. So I think that that's just like status unfair Pokemon, kind of like the wall that I hit with Hypno. Hypno was just like, he puts you to sleep and then you're getting pummeled on by like a lot of other little Pokemon. The Alakazam was easier than the Hypno for me. And also, as you might notice, the Dugong doesn't get one shot by my Psycho Cut. So that's slightly problematic. But I think we're okay. Okay, let's try that again because we should have an advantage. And pretty much what I've been doing is I've just been like shifting in and out of automatic and not automatic. These rocks could either be really good for us or really bad because whenever I see that little reticle on the ground, you have to do something about it. So we're not in YOLO, no life, auto mode. I'm wondering if we're going to target. Okay, see, this is what I mean. Like, look, we can run away from the Jinx and then start throwing out some attacks. And then that works out pretty well. And now we're just going to finish off some of the little buddies over here. So Alakazam is looking a bit healthier. Jinx hasn't taken any damage. Rhydon's gone, which is kind of what happened last time. Oh, the ice happens too quick. Like, you can't be out of auto mode, it feels. All right, so we got that. We hit and run. Oh, see the double tap, though. The double tap. Can Alakazam, I was about to say, can Alakazam get out? But on that, then it's just Lapras running and using Aqua Ring. I have the double Aqua Ring set up, so if I'm just going to be, like, trying to go for those clutch healings and survivals and stuff, even though it's on longer cooldown, I'm okay with this. So that's all right. Rhydon is back. Oh, please take out Cloyster. Like, I think we're in a much better position right now because we were already at less health and less buffer, but this is looking pretty good. That still clipped the Jinx, which is nice. There we go. So that was just bad RNG, which does happen in this game for a bit. I would say for the most part, but kind of not really. Hopefully we don't get anything this annoying for the boss. Like, I'm just hoping the boss is Gengar and we, like, completely wipe it. So Lapras, Aqua Ring is nice. I wonder how big of a healing you could get if you had like bonus healing or bonus effect, cooldown reduction, but then you wouldn't have anything for the Icy Wind, which is kind of bad. Accidentally hit back for the retreat. So Lapras is tanking, comes in, takes out the Jinx. Rhydon comes up. Yeah, that went a lot better. So now we're on to the boss. Can we do it, boys? I'm just gonna cut to the boss because it's either go. Like, everything's easy. The power level really only represents the boss, nothing else. Okay, so we are looking pretty healthy going into this. I guess the Rhydon without the healing. We haven't had a Pokemon faint, so we're going to be coming up at decent health. Taking a little more than I'd like to see off of this Electabuzz, like a pseudo baby little boss right here. Come on, just use the right move and take him out. There we go. There's our Psycho Cut. So hopefully if the boss doesn't spawn on top of us... Hey, it was a Gengar. Called it. That's not too much of a hard call. So I think we might be able to push through this one. Hopefully Rhydon can get one hit off. See, it got a hit. Like, that took off 7th of Gengar's health. Just like that. Dude, that 23,000 didn't hit a Gengar. It hit a Haunter, though. So that's not the best. So now I want to kind of kite out. Ooh, we are taking big hits, though. Even Lapras is not looking super strong. So Lapras is kind of stuck. Alakazam got fainted by some... Wow, okay, I guess we are done. GG. Heal. Big heal. Lapras kited out. Rhydon's up. I don't think Rhydon's gonna buy us enough time. Lapras is still alive somehow. That's either good or bad. Oh, no. Too much damage. Too much damage. Woo. Oh, yeah, so I guess we can't auto it. That's where we went wrong. I autoed for too much. Alakazam's back up. Can you just dive in? No, he missed this. Use the Psycho Cut to flee. Use it to flee. Oh, that's... What is this? No. That's bad that I go in, but maybe I can keep them off. Oh, wow, that's clutch. Lapras, run. Heal and leave. And then maybe get some more healing. Oh, dang it. So I got my double healing and then I messed up. Leave. Leave, Lapras. Why do they always run into a wall? Like, they should try to not run into a wall. I think it's just this cave setup is also pretty bad. And Lapras runs into them. That's miserable. Oh, sleep. I think he got the healing off before he went to sleep. Alakazam's up. This is going to be... Oh, no. So, yeah, if I wasn't in auto from the beginning, this would look a little better. Rhydon didn't get that hit. Lapras, run. Because, yeah, we are falling into, like, some weird things that we shouldn't be falling. Oh, no. No, that's a Confuse Ray. This Aqua Ring is big. Keep going, Lapras. Oh, see, if you're stuck inside the Aqua Rings, you can't waste it. So, I'm missing the timings because it's just... It's not intuitive. It comes off cooldown, but then it lets me still screw up. Ooh, Psycho Cut, please. Big damage. See, now, imagine this. This is why it's like weird RNG. Is if that 30,000... Lapras is down. We just need all the hits to connect. Oh, leave. No, sleep. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nope, it's done. We had a good run. See, that got a lot closer. And that was just RNG. Like, if that 32,000 hit Gengar, Gengar would have died right there. We don't need any... We didn't even get a new item. All right, so let's try that again. I'll see you guys at the boss. It's close. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it right now because we are looking a lot weaker. It's mostly just about trying to predict things, and it really just comes down to RNG, and nope. All right, so that's another fail. Like, we had a lot more trouble with the intermediate Pokemon, or that Electrode, which was the Electabuzz before. It's like, yeah, we just eat a Zap Cannon and die. So I guess we got good luck on the first part of it, but then just bad luck at what happened with the Gengar. Do we need that much power is the question, because that looks like a really strong gem, but I'm not gonna go for it. So now, I think this is where we just go back and grind through the last thing, get a couple more strong stones, maybe a few more levels. Like, I think it's once you upgrade that power slot, you get a really nice boost to strength. Or we could also try out the other thing. Like, if we can actually get to the point where both of these bosses are ready to be defeated, that could also be pretty powerful. Let's see how we do here. And then I'll just wrap up. Like, I wanted to end the episode with, we did it! Wow, look at that! World 9 completely crushed, but I guess we're not quite there. And I need to formulate a new form for strategy. Maybe it is that I'll have to do a couple more cooking things for Psychic Pokemon. Like, do Bronze Psychics, and then use that to get a lot of levels and stuff. Oh, wait, I'm not on auto. But it doesn't matter because we're in a low-level area. I'm just trying to think what we can do now. Or I think maybe it is Lapras that's holding us back, that we don't have the damage. Like, I think the philosophy could just be damage GG. But Lapras did die pretty quick, too, no matter how tanky it was. But Alakazam and Rhydon still go down pretty quick. Like, I feel in that boss fight, you know, if they get 3-tapped, Lapras was at least able to tank long enough. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what's another tanking Pokemon besides Lapras? And can we use the silver... Like, if we use silver... Okay, this is where it pays off, guys. So what we do is we use that silver cooking pot to get, like, a Chansey or something. And if we get, like, a level 60 Chansey that has soft-boiled, which I hope is a move inside this game... that Chansey can learn pretty quickly, then that will actually be something very nice. Because then that means we're going to have a better tank than Lapras with a lot more health stats behind it. And even then, like, if we needed to, we could maybe just, like, go for a second Alakazam, but I don't think we need to waste those stats. I think we can just roll for a better tank, replace Lapras with a level 60, and then we should be able to win that pretty easily. So that's the new plan, and with that new level 60 Pokemon, we'll be able to sweep this new area as well. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.